not actually going crazy. So
I'm
if we
live,
can find
so
somebody who maybe knows the game a little more that can be like, no, you guys are fucking idiots. Like, okay then, we're fucking idiots. But if not, you know, just in case.
I'm
Joe,
live,
don't
Joel.
worry, you can delete streams off this.
Well, here's my thing. Let's say it's not correct. Let's just say it's not correct and we're wrong. It's still fun to talk about, and like we've been having fun the past couple of days going through it. So, yeah, why not?
I don't have my camera. I don't have my
I kind of wish I had a
broadcasting
photographic
camera
memory.
right now. I usually have my camera set up too, so you can see me, but I don't have it set up because it's dark. Plus, I don't feel like putting on my camera, so
But yeah, Julie,
I have it on the weekend.
how wonderful it would be for just this time to have a photographic memory.
Yeah, I wish we had a friend with that right now because that would be nice. So I say, guys, let's
Anybody
go
that
head
plays
over
GTA
to.
that's a photographic memory?
Let's go head over to the casino.
I am in a supply. I'll be right there.
Why would you be in a supply as we were trying to do this, my dude?
Cause
Your stream's fucked already. Good job.
hey,
Jamie.
my stream might like me doing a resupply, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, cause no one likes resupplies. But still.
I gotta stop with my voice, because my voice is never gonna come back if I keep doing stupid shit. Dude,
And
change your
screaming at little kids,
or I'm
yeah.
gonna fucking blow you up. Swear to God. Every time I'm like, yo, who joined this damn lobby to kill me?
It's just me.
No, okay,
I changed it, don't worry. It's set to strangers.
I'm still surprised that we don't have anybody in this lobby right now. They haven't joined for like an hour.
Don't jinx it.
You know what, dude? Why would you jinx it right now as we're trying to do this whole theory?
I'm
Come on,
sorry.
man.
I'm sorry.
Like, I really need someone to, like, help us out, because I need to know if we're crazy. Or, like, if this could, like, you know, because Rockstar, my dude, Rockstar, let's just start this off. Rockstar can do some crazy shit, and they've been planning this stuff for years, and then popping that stuff out, and people have been finding stuff.
This
We
would be
legit-
the longest
honest to
DLC
God,
ever
this-
come out.
This could be, like, the dumbest little theory that we got ever. This could be so stupid. This is literally not clickbait, y'all. Like, we actually need help. We need to know. So if
Yeah,
anybody
this is
sees
like
this,
a legit
anybody
theory
wants
that
to
we
say
have.
something or
And
know
if-
something
If
after
we're
we get done
wrong,
explaining our theory, then
If we're
okay.
wrong,
But
it's
if
gonna
not,
feel
dude, I'm
bad.
just gonna say for the past 3 days, we've still been having a blast on here, thinking this theory might be true. Maybe not Creed, but me and Johnson have.
oh yeah,
boy
I care nothing about it.
Kitty.
Those are the two main ones. They've been checking the building out every day for the past 3
I don't know
days.
what you
So
mean.
Alright, my dude, I'm
don't
just
go.
gonna kind of say it. So, I haven't been on GTA in like a while. It's actually been 3 months that I've even been on PlayStation. And then I hop
Yeah,
back on, and
same
my
with
boy
me.
Johnson hops back on, and then my boy Creed hops back on, and we all kind of meet back up. And we're on like a grind, my people, because I heard Casino DLC is coming out. And I don't know nothing about it. I just heard shit, hopped on, said make that money. I'm a grinder, gotta grind that cash real quick.
we all are kind of
So-
grinders.
I never really thought about where the casino was, never really cared. I just wait till stuff comes out and I just buy it and then I fully upgrade it and just do stuff with it because that's all I care about is when it comes out. I hate waiting. I'm very impatient. So then I come in and Johnson says to me, oh yeah, this is a casino. I'm like, oh wait, they're doing a pre-existing building? As far as I know, again, not a pro here, guys, not like a super genius, but I don't remember Rockstar really ever using like pre-existing buildings. They've always thrown us off. Like, I remember when the nightclubs came out, everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, that, was it, the Pink Flamingo? And what's the other ones, guys?
Where y'all at? Hold
Black
up.
Mamba.
Oh yeah, the Black Mamba. I thought those clubs are gonna be for sale. Then they pop out with these crazy clubs out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know, I never would have thought that. I assumed that they were gonna use pre-existing buildings. So for everybody to tell me that this pre-existing building is gonna be the casino, I said, well, kind of threw me off a little bit. They were using a pre-existing, but I said it makes sense. Everybody's had theories about the casino opening up, all this stuff. Coming soon, the sign's gone. I'm crashing everywhere, my bad. So I'm like, okay, so I just accepted this whole thing, but I said, one day we were sitting there talking, and we were talking about the casino coming out, and I said, wait a minute, guys, how crazy would it be? Just how crazy would it be if this freaking whole casino over here was a goddamn decoy? What if they're just trying to play us? And I said, what if, just what if, this construction site over here is legit what they're doing? And I said, what if there happened? I said, just joking. This was just a joke at the time, people. That what if they were just happen to be like working on this building, like during the game, and like we're waiting for people to notice it. So me and Johnson just kind of happened to hop over here, and like I swear to God, like maybe 4 days ago, Johnson, we were looking at these pillars right over here, and it looked like there had been more work done to it, and there was stuff added. And then we said, maybe we're crazy, like maybe we just want to believe that because we're like, how cool would it be if we just figured out that this place is like actually the place? Now, based on when I read this stuff, guys, I literally looked up a quick video on this casino thing, and I saw this whole thing, how it's going to be called the Diamond Resort Casino. And I said, that casino over there, even if they fix it up, that just doesn't look like a diamond casino. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's not adding up. Things just don't seem right. But I said, but again, why would they? I don't know. So then I saw a picture, and it showed like this black screen with diamonds, and I said, to me, this building over here looks a hell of a lot more like the casino they'd be talking about. This whole nice slickness, all this kind of stuff. Again, could still be wrong.
Bring up the description.
But then we happened to come over here, and then we were like, again, is there anything new added to this? Is there stuff going on? We're like kind of checking stuff. Like we've been measuring the crane. It kind of looked like the crane moved a little bit, but then we're like, again, are we crazy? Is something messed up in our heads? So we came in today, and again, we've been watching this building. We still might think we're freaking idiots, and we just have been playing for too damn long that we just don't notice things. So we're starting to see, what is this called, Johnson? Drywall?
Drywall.
We are starting to see drywall in these layers here that we don't remember seeing any. I might die. I might die.
Yeah, because I've been inside this building.
These layers here. I am upside down, flying, and then I fell off. I may have saved me and my bike. I did. I rock, guys. I rock. It's okay.
Oh no, Julian fell in. Oh, I saved it.
Oh my god, man. Like, our pressers have been acting a little crazy over here lately, too. I've been noticing a lot of lag spikes and glitchy stuff. I wish, again, guys, I had more video or, like, stuff on this. I'm just starting this out. But we were flying up here, and in the street, we started seeing, like, really weird colors. In these, like, black, lines right here. Like, they were purple, they were blue, so it was like they were altering something in-game while we were playing. A lot of my I do a lot of Doomsday Act 3s. They were acting really sketchy. Everything was acting weird. Oh, so then we came up, was it this building? Yes, so we came up here. Yeah. We've been up here a lot. And we came over here one day, and then all this sawdust was here. Now again, have we just not noticed this? We've been over here a lot.
Sawdust?
One day, Johnson comes over here, and the sawdust was like forming in. And then we thought we saw like new wood stuff. I don't remember where now. It's been so much happening for us, guys.
All over the building.
But just kind of all over the building. We felt like we noticed some changes. We felt like there may have been a little bit of extra glass. It seems like stuff is open. We've also been paying attention over at our other buildings. Which actually, you know what? I want to go over to where my other theory part was.
Do you want to bring up the
diamond?
No, not the diamond. Not that yet. Not that yet. The description of the diamond, or the diamond casino.
Oh, yeah,
what it had in there.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Because I've been sitting side to side.
Description. So something me and Johnson were looking at was these windows and stuff like that. We had noticed in the windows that sometimes it seemed like, wait a minute, some of the frickin' tape had disappeared. Like the window was officially in and done. So we've been trying to focus on that. We've taken pictures, and we're still doubting ourselves. We still think we're flipping idiots. Okay, I'm still not gonna lie. But we've been trying to focus on like these little theories of this kind of stuff. So then, heading back over here. What were you talking about again? What am I supposed to show them?
The description of the diamond casino.
So as I was looking this stuff up, and it says it's going to be the Diamond Casino. It also said it was going to be in a guys, I'm going to get this word wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. What the hell is the word, guys?
Metatropical.
I want to say metatropical for some damn reason.
Metatropical, it's a mutated fish. Sorry, what?
Yeah. But they said that there's going to be, like, different types of businesses. So then we looked at this sign, and it says, downtown's newest and most exciting complex. Commercial and business premises available. High-rise, low rates. again, not exactly, but it kind of just seems a little bit joining the Mile High Club.
And plus,
Based on the little description I read on Reddit about the casino, you know, it was saying that based on the location and based on what's around us, this kind of seems like a location that would fit for that description as well.
because the
Better
tall
than the
buildings and
casino
all
all
that.
the way over there by itself.
Because this
Like
is
it's
like a
saying this kind of
metropolis.
area, you know, you got all this stuff around here.
It's a bunch of tall buildings and all that, yeah.
They're saying that there's going to be valet service. Now, again, if I look at that garage over at the other casino, again, guys, I'm not saying we're going to have access to the casino's garage. We're ever going to see it. The valet might just take it. But this garage section over here is looking a lot nicer to me, considering. And it looks like this would be like the sky deck little walk path area that would walk over to the casino. Now, another thing we noticed, just real quick, in searching, actually, I gotta go all the way to the top. My bad, Joe. I'm just horrible. Again, oppressors are acting really funny. I don't know if it's just over here by these buildings, but we've been crashing into things that aren't there. Our bikes have been flipping upside down weirdly.
The papers.
Whoa, there's security down here. Wait, why is there security down here now?
No, there's been security. Yeah,
Okay.
there's been security down there. Yeah,
I
we've
haven't
been
been here in
watching
a hot
them.
minute. I haven't been here in a hot minute.
So
So
me
I
and
don't
my
know.
boy, okay, I keep saying Johnson. It's actually Dragon on here. You know, he changed his name on me, messing me up. You know, his name's Dragon. But we've been up here paying attention, and we noticed that, like, this ladder that's standing up right here, this was not here just the other day. Now there's a ladder standing up, so we are seeing materials being
There's a
moved
ladder
around a
standing
little
up?
bit. Like I said, with the drywall that we saw in those other levels. We don't remember seeing that drywall there. We've been trying to look inside, check things out. I also did notice that, again, I really, guys, never have come over here and, like, inspected this building and checked things out around here. I never really cared about the construction site that much, so I'm not a pro. So if anybody can tell me if all this stuff has already been here, or if something like that, again, let me know. But I also have noticed some construction guys around here that look somewhat like they're like electronics or electricians. And we've been noticing that there's lights down here that we don't they're not really lighting up fully, but we've been noticing like light systems, which is not really the construction lights like this that's hooked up to cords and stuff. I do not want to start a game
It's
war.
contractors.
Like these right here. Like these little
We've
lamps
also
on the
noticed some
side.
contractors around here. Now, again, this is a construction zone, so all of this does make sense that it would be here. We just never really cared until we randomly thought, like, how cool would it be if Rockstar had this thing going this entire time and they actually turned this building into something?
Didn't touch it for 7 years and they finally touch it? Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
don't forget about the papers on the wall.
wait, going towards the papers, going towards the papers.
What about the injuries and all that too? Or is that the papers? I'm not.
Well, with injury thing, we don't know about that. I just saw that today. We haven't really been over on that side for some dang reason. I will show more of the pillars off and stuff, and again, just see if people have pictures. Why can't I jump? I'm being an idiot, hitting the wrong button. Wait, now what about the papers exactly?
Remember, like, application, updates, all that. Even...
Whoa, I've never seen this before.
Well, yeah, well, anyway, so yeah, we were looking at this, like, we came inside here, and we were looking at the papers, and we were trying to see if there's, again, if anybody knows anything about this, or if anybody has any theory about this, but we were kind of looking at this stuff, you know, and they did, like, final interviews, they got the inspections happening, they have electrical fitting happening. Now, again, this says your planner just has, and it ends basically what? In May? Let me make sure there's something on
Like a couple days ago.
8-part
so yeah,
terminal.
so this ends basically in May.
I want to say about
stuff.
2 weeks ago.
So let's just say, you know, and then again, now we have down here, and this is supposedly
What's the
kind of when this
full condemn?
DLC is supposed to come out, is like, you know, between the summertime. But there's nothing here. But again, like the final interview, so again though, if this stuff was opening soon, then they would be doing finer, oh my god, I cannot talk today, so sorry, my throat is still messed up a little bit. But they would be doing final interviews to hire people for a place that is opening within the next couple of months and having people set up. Now they do have the cabinets and stuff like that, which again, we are thinking with the even architectural people that are working with the STD people to build this, that again, these are supposed to be condos. and high-rise buildings and stuff like that. And I do know the other buildings that we're walking to, that there is actually a billboard in one of these that does say condos coming in soon. Now, Johnson, if you want to explain that other theory real quick, 'cause my first theory was that there was going to be more than one casino, and then that was going to be the most expensive, and then these spots, like right here, would be like the second expensive, and then there'd be a third one. But then when I did look up at Reddit, it said there was only one name. Johnson came up with a new theory based on that. I think you should explain that.
The theory is of having a casino within shopping mall, having one area for businesses and other commercial type stuff, and then have another area for the resting on the side.
So we would be getting like a new place to live, a new type of place to own. I don't know if it would all come together. Again, they've never done something like that exactly, but with a casino type thing, you know, with Rockstar. And then something else I thought was weird. As we were inspecting the buildings, it was right after I found the name out that I also had looked at these windows, trying to figure out if they were done, if the X's were missing. And a friend had joined the party, and I said, "Yeah, you know, they're gonna. I guess it's gonna be called Diamond Casino and Resort."
It's Skyline.
And I happened to look in this window right here, and I see these like cards, like diamond cards, in the window, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then of course Johnson turns around and sees that there's like this over here. I'm like, "Oh wait, duh, reflection." But I said, Rockstar known to be for their crazy little things that they do to us and their little teasers and stuff. Like, how weird is it that at this window there's like diamond cards here and for the Diamond Resort Casino? So this is our theory. If anybody can tell us that we are crazy, we'll be sad because we would love for this to actually be the casino versus that, because this would just look way prettier for me. But we've also
I want to
noticed,
say
like here, we
one
do
more
believe
thing.
we were actually down here in this area, and we saw these pillars, and they did not have this like wood strip connecting them. We do believe they did get a little bit taller. Like this one has this wood built around it. We do believe we were here like days ago, and this wood was not here. Of course, we were not smart enough to take pictures sooner to try to check our theory out more to see if we were right. Sometime, again, I do know with GTA stuff loading in, but like, you know, when I'm loading in, like right here, looking at this, how the wood's turning into kind of like rebar type looking metal to then wood, it just seems like there's some weird things going on around these buildings. When we drive around these buildings, if I could even find a spot where I'm driving that like I just randomly hit nothing and fall off my bike, I will literally point that out to you. But it seems like it's almost like we're hitting things that are not there yet.
I
Like
want to
if
put in.
their physics props were there, but we couldn't see them.
Yes. And again, so we've been thinking now, Maze Bank, right? Wait, is this Maze Bank, right?
I kind of want to put in a little
Okay, I was saying, I
thing
just
too.
bought this damn building, and I don't even know the damn name of it. Again, this is how bad I am at GTA knowledge of, like, paying attention to my map and what's around me and what I'm even fucking buying anymore.
You own the place and
But-
don't even know its name.
I want
I
to
know,
put in
right? Like,
every-
this right here is the highest building, my dudes, but something that would be super amazing is I could potentially see them making this even higher by putting a big-ass diamond that, like, spins out on top of it. Just saying. It could be the tallest building in the map now.
I want to put in the
Now,
fact
based on our
that.
theory... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Joe.
No, I was just gonna say, I just want to say, if this is not true, I believe everybody should, like, message Rockstar and say, this casino would look 10 times hotter than that one over there. Go ahead.
True.
I wanted to say that we think that every place with the hold on, let me try to get back to that construction site where I could see it.
STD?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up, the STD sign.
Oh, thank you. See, again, guys, we've been doing this for days.
I wanted to bring
We've
up the
been so much
fact
playing.
that we believe everything with this STD sign is gonna be part of the casino thing. Because
this is something that we uncovered with that too, is that there's only these 3 locations that we've been paying attention to that have STD signs. We've been at other construction sites and have not seen the same signs. So these
and tell 'em
buildings
what
are
the-
connected.
yeah.
Tell about the houses that might come out with the casino theory.
Oh, the mansions.
Oh, yeah. So another
Yeah.
thing, I remember I had played with my friend a long time ago, and he was telling me, I guess it was supposed to be mansions coming out. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if they never came out, if it was never confirmed. I don't remember exactly. I really didn't know anything about mansions until my friend told me about it. But then I sat there and said, guys, if this casino shit's I don't know if I'm supposed to swear or not, but if this casino stuff is legit, then what about the mansions? I said, you know, this is the mansion area. This is around the area like where Michael's mansions are. And I remember I used to always go across this little construction site at my old CEO building. Wait, guys, where am I? Where is it? I'm at the golf course. I'm an idiot.
It's just your left. Here's one of them.
Yeah, it's up here a little bit.
So what if these are, I mean, again, these would actually be the mansions. I would see them actually adding into this, like into the game. Now, I'm not saying they couldn't take any of these other houses and open them up, but these would be unfinished houses that we've never seen that could become the mansions that they were supposed to add in. Now, whether they did or not, or why they didn't, I don't know. Whether this was already confirmed that these were supposed to be mansions, I really don't know. I never actually looked that up. I thought that was just a fan theory type thing, that they would love to have mansions. I also thought, too, with the casino, maybe they'd add mansions in. And that's why these two could be connected. If these buildings and construction actually do end up being a casino theory, then these mansions, I would assume, somewhat to be tied in with them because they are unfinished as well. We have not seen, though, any sort of changes at the mansion locations. I have been checking them out a little bit.
They might be doing it last second.
The one thing that I do also want to bring up...
And again, I've been checking them out, my dudes, but I have not fully discovered them and been keeping an eye on them. So if anything looks new to anybody, if anybody sees anything that we don't see, or has any sort of knowledge that they might be able to bring to the table, again, we will take it. We have, like, no idea if we're correct. This is just something that we thought would be super cool, and if we were happen to be right, we might as well record it instead of being idiots and saying no because we were too scared to. And also, just a fun theory to discuss. So even if we are wrong, come discuss it with us.
Other thing with the mansions, though, is there's no STD sign is the one thing that I think is, like, that's why I think it's not going to come out with the
mansions and not, like, houses.
Well, because, yeah, STD would be the actual, yeah, like commercial company, where the mansions would be something. I could see it being something else. Now,
private owned.
But that's contractors, though.
Yeah, contractors can take some businesses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying the sense. I'm not saying that was a guarantee. That's, again, just another theory based off of that. Now, again, I look at this casino. I do know that I've seen that they have been making changes outside, that you are seeing things like that. But like I said, we've also believed that we've been seeing a little bit of changes at the other place as well. Now, another part of the theory is that I have was this casino could not only be a decoy casino, but this could be how we end up starting our casino over here. Like, there could be, like, someone gets kicked out and says, I'll start my own casino. I mean, I don't know. There could just be something that connects this. And then I thought about, you know, San Andreas as well with the whole, someone please say the name for me. I'm not going to say it right. That gang. The Asian gang stuff, the Y one.
Yakuza.
Yakuza. Yakuza. I do see Yakuza coming to kind of be a part of the DLC for this stuff. I do see them being maybe a contact. If not, I think Rockstar's idiots for not doing that, because that would be amazing. San Andreas was my favorite Grand Theft Auto to play. I would love to see some more of their characters be put up in this thing. I do know they were adding horse races, so again, yes, it does make sense that this is the casino that they're going to put in because of the horse race. But with Rockstar and all the stuff that I have found out throughout the years of watching some YouTube videos, they have found ways to completely flip and mess with us and trick us and do crazy things to us.
Wait, hold on.
Would they literally put something in the game right in front of us? Who the
Well,
heck
you
is
can
that?
see inside the garage over here, Jewel.
I don't know him.
I just locked on and I was like, I don't have targeting on. What's going on right now?
Wait, hold on. I know him. It looks like.
84.
It says he's my friend, so.
Will you tell him not to mess with us, that we are just trying to do stuff. We don't really want to battle right now. We just want to uncover some stuff.
Remember the other theory about the other casino, about the casino heist?
Text on contacts.
Oh yeah, I want to give credit to who said this. I don't know whose thought or theory this was exactly.
That's
okay,
why I remember it.
My bad. But Johnson also had the theory of, what if this casino over here that they are fixing up and telling us is this Diamond Casino? What if this is going to be a new heist? Like, what if we actually get to rob this
Oh,
casino?
I think I said that, yeah.
Or, steal supplies from this casino, or, you know, I mean, in some sort of capacity. What if this casino is actually being updated? There is stuff being done to it, but it is more so for the simple fact of they're going to give us either, again, some sort of contact, some sort of heist thing to do over here, some sort of competition to fight with. Again, I do know they're adding in a bunch of new exclusive stores. I look over here at all these pictures and I go, well, yeah, here's all those exclusive stores. Like, this is going to be the shopping center. This is going to be the casino. The resort part's going to be added in. Here's the horse track they said they're going to add in. I still just believe that
wait, hold up. There's also a
Rockstar
horseshoe
does
here.
not... Okay, hold on, my dude. I also do believe that Rockstar does not add in pre-existing buildings. If I'm wrong on that theory as well, or, like, you know, if there's something they did that I don't know about, let me know. But as far as I know, with the nightclub DLC, we did not get the nightclubs that were already built in the game. Rockstar added in completely new, like, nightclub buildings for us to use, when they could have used those other nightclubs. When we got our facilities and our bunkers, Rockstar did not put in, like, new buildings in the sense. They did alter the ground, but did we know that those buildings weren't technically always there? They just made the doors visible type of thing. Johnson did also bring up the fact about how Mount Chiliad did not have that flat space there. But did we know that Clifford and that dude were building that this entire time, and that was just the last extended part? Was anybody actually watching that area during the time the facility was coming out? Did we pay attention to these things? But again, any pre-existing building ever been for sale with Rockstar in GTA? I mean, again, in GTA 5 that I know of. I don't remember the other games.
Yeah, I think
Johnson
maybe...
Creed, let me know if I'm wrong on that. Can you guys think of any buildings in, like, the biker clubs? Were those, like...
No, because people thought Smoke on the Water would have been an open business. You know what I'm talking about? Like, in the store you can buy the Smoke on the Water.
Yeah, like the weed business.
business.
Like, you would think that
Yeah.
certain businesses like that, but they've never did that. All the business, like the meth type places, it's all, I mean, you know, it might have been buildings that were kind of in the game, but they weren't buildings that were a pre-existing building for that particular item. Rockstar has always thrown us off with that kind of stuff. Rockstar has always been sneaky. Now, I've been trying to look on YouTube channels and watch things out to see if anybody else was talking about this. And again, I legit said, we've been playing this game for 3 days straight, grinding out cash and just buying toys to mess around with, that we may have officially lost it in our GTA life. We may just be so far gone from playing this game that, like, nothing is looking right anymore. But this is our theory. Again, if anybody has any knowledge, if anybody says, like, dudes, that stuff's been there the whole time, you're flipping crazy, just tell us, please. Save our sanity. Take us out back and shoot us. That's all we're asking.
Or just pull a
If we
Julie
might
and
be
just
right.
convince us.
Yeah. If we might be right, then tell us what you think. Guys, if you're in a GTA game, start paying attention to these buildings. Let us know if you're seeing the weird stuff happening too. Another thing is that every time me and Johnson have been playing and we notice lag spikes, we have gone back to these buildings and we felt like there was just a little bit extra added. Like, these pillars were a little bit taller.
The drywall.
Again,
The
we did come
drywall.
around here and we feel like we were seeing a lot of cement. And then when we came around, it looked like some of this cement, like even on this, it's dry now, but it looked like this stuff was wet. And now it looks like it is dried. It looks like boards have been added. It looks like materials have been moved. Again, I will be trying to stream this based on this stream today. I will try to stream, like, maybe and going through them, it'll finally tell us that we're just legit crazy, or, oh my god, we uncovered some stuff. But yeah, these are the STD flat stuff that they are talking about too. This contractor is at all these locations. Now again, if these are supposed to be high rises and condos and stuff like that, yes, it makes sense that STD would be still doing them all. Again, we have been noticing glass missing. Maybe even with the casino coming in, guys, maybe there is something coming in with these buildings as well. Maybe that will be the casino, but these condos will be coming in and stuff soon.
Yeah, but
Again, with the lighting, I mean, this place always seems like it's been lit up, but it seems like there's more official lighting put in versus construction lighting. Again, totally could be crazy seeing things. Again, you can see this glass right here. All of the X's are like missing. We do believe there was X's on this glass just not that long ago, like maybe 3 to 4 days ago. We do believe Johnson's theory of this right here is windows being put in part, like in the paper just hasn't come off. So we've been trying to pay attention to these papers right here to see, like, are we going to see new windows put in?
Oh, and the yellow generators being on.
Oh, yeah, these, I think it's up here. Nope,
It's on the
that's
other side.
recording. Yeah, I just realized that. I was like, oh, that's a cord. Again, some of this is actually looking new too. These little cuts and stuff in the walls and stuff. This being added in, again, legit could be crazy. Here we go. Here's a generator right here. Now, a friend said he has seen these going on and off before and whatnot, and I believe him, you know, again. But we just said, you know, how funny is it that these are smoking and being put to work? Again, these are right here. They're work lighting systems, but we are seeing official lighting. That is a lantern. But we are seeing official lighting, like, inside this area. I did see contractors and what looked like electronics just the other day that I never really remembered seeing on here, so I don't know if, again, that was just, we never paid attention to the lighting because we were so focused on other things, but you can see these lights, like, built into the game, or, like, into the wall, like, these aren't construction lights.
Those are like perfectly placed lights that are meant to be there.
You know, so, like, it is, like, building decor. Again, oh yeah, I'm sorry, with these pillars right here, these were more pillars that we noticed. That unless we are crazy, these pillars were not this high.
was this wall here?
And they also did not have this second layer of this wood right here.
Wait, was this
And if they
wall
did have the
here?
second layer of wood, it definitely got higher as well, so we believe in this area there was some changes as well. We do believe, like, this metal one went up a lot higher. We do believe there is stuff coming in. When you guys look inside at these buildings right here, all this concrete wall and some of the doorways, we don't believe all of this was here. Like, I want to say a lot of these doors weren't even, actually, I don't know if these doors are right. Again, I get my buildings confused, so this is where I get my theory a little bit, like, am I crazy or am I right? But we don't feel like all these doorways and the cement was put into these walls here. We do know some of it was here. Like, you know, we do know some of this stuff was built. Like, this one has halfway built. I do remember that. But it does feel like, oh, right here. Like, if you look at, wait, is this wet? If you look at this concrete right here, it does look like it's kind of wet.
Or how about the bags of cement right
Like,
there?
it has glisteningness. You see the bags of cement with the wetness around it where it looks like it's being used recently. You know, wet stuff over here. And then again, if you look at the concrete, this even looks a little wet too, has like kind of wet spots on it, and then if I can find a wall that's normal, you will kind of see that dip. Well, even looking over
floor.
here.
The floor. Over here. It's dry.
Coming.
See? Dry cement.
Yeah, you can kind of see the difference between the dry and the wet. If you look at some of these walls here again, it does look a little glistening, like it is kind of damp, wet cement, and then if you come over to... Actually, all this is looking damp and wet now. Now I can't even find one that looks...
How about this little water thing?
Okay, so
right there?
actually it's looking like this side is looking like it's dried more, actually. If you're looking at this little side piece here, this is kind of how it looks when it's like the edges of it drying. You see this little spot right here kind of on the left, or I'm sorry, the right side of my head, if I can get my hands correct. It looks like little wet spots, but you can see how this is kind of not looking as glistening as
Shiny.
like this side shiny. Like, it almost seems like stuff is kind of starting to dry. Again, I could be wrong on the glistening. It could just be the lighting right now. I do remember seeing walls that looks different. Now the sun is shining bright, so everything's changing on me. Like,
It's
super
drying.
glistening. Now, again, these are different walls right here, but you can kind of see how this, even with the sun shining, you can see how glistening and wetness it's looking, and then you see the dry concrete over here. I have the sun shining on it. I am moving it around. And it's not showing glistening. Again, I do know it's different cements. It's not the exact same sign or design. Jesus, I cannot talk for the life of me. I am trying to look for flipping wall that doesn't look wet. That is like the circles, because I remember I saw some yesterday and we saw the difference. This guy's just taking the picture. He's like, look at me working on the new casino. Just saying, guys. Just saying.
Oh, the
We try
one
to go up to the
contractor guy
second
we
level.
saw over here. Remember him?
Yeah, this is actually the building that we did see that contractor at. He was dressed very different from everybody else. Yeah, see now all the
in a
walls are
suit.
looking... Yeah, they're all looking wet now. So I don't know. I know like some of like these walls were here in the sense. I don't know if when they're adding new stuff in, or if it's kind of like a second layer type thing. Okay, who am I locking on? Oh, that dude's still here. Let me go look over here real quick.
I hit the pole. Ow. Alright.
Yeah, so we've been trying to pay attention to this, like kind of seeing this here. We do feel like there is more metal bars also coming in, and like there's more doorways. And see, like, I know guys, you're gonna say, like, the sun is not shining on this. It is looking kind of damp still, but it's not as, like, shiny looking as the other side. Even without the light shining on that wall over there, it was still looking different. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting to show?
Oh, how
Or
different the
talk about?
flying is now. Smoother.
We're talking about casino stuff, though.
Yeah, they could be adding flying vehicles.
Oh, so anyway, guys, so last night, or this morning, I guess, I mean, it was probably like around like midnight for us,
About,
we were
yeah.
doing some setups for our doomsdays, and we were getting some supplies, and me and Johnson went to do my air defense, and I really couldn't tell you how many air defenses, and I am always the flyer, and I know how to fly that plane. I know how it works. Me and Johnson were literally doing a million barrel rolls in about 10 seconds. We were freaking gliding, flying, I mean, I've never had that thing act so flipping amazing. It was just like,
It was
Johnson,
aerobatic.
explain it.
It was aerobatic smooth.
That plane does not do what it was doing last night, and it was after some crazy lag happened, and we felt like there was some major game update happening. So we do
You
believe the
moved last
casino
night.
will soon be coming out. But
You
even
have to
on our
be with them.
oppressors, we do feel like our oppressors are moving like a lot faster. We just felt like a lot of stuff is acting a little weird in this game. We do know the updates are happening. You know, we do know the DLC is coming out, so obviously stuff does go down. But we are just feeling like some of this stuff around here. Again, here's my other thing again, showing you guys. From what we remember, this was the level that had stuff on it. This was the level that had any supplies. As far as I could tell you guys, the other levels were always empty. I have not been paying attention to these empty levels like that. I don't know if I would have really paid attention and saw the materials on these levels and said, oh my god, there's materials on the different levels. But as soon as we hopped on today and Johnson had said that to me, I was like, wait a minute, I actually don't remember there being materials on these levels besides this main one that I'm showing you guys right now. But as you can see, like, this level over here is pretty clear. And then when I go, my oppressor's acting weird. Then when I go here, I am seeing this drywall inside this room. So we are going to keep our eye on this stuff. We are going to keep our eye on where this drywall is showing up and see if any of this part changes.
Or
We
if
are
more is
trying to
added.
keep an eye on the heist, or on the height of this building. We're keeping an eye on the cranes to see if they've been moving, like literally moving supplies around. Again, one thing that, again, we've been feeling crazy, but one thing that did kind of show me today that I was feeling like some stuff is different was I can tell you guys this ladder was not standing here.
Oh, yeah, no
For a
wood
fact, just yesterday.
And remember the wood walls that were added there, like around the pillars?
Oh yeah, so and we do feel like where we're seeing a lot of this right here, this wall with this metal framing stuff that's around this and around the pillars, we do feel that this was newly added in recently.
Could someone tell me where this ladder is? I haven't seen it yet.
It's right here.
Wait, hold up.
It'd be better to get off your bike so you don't knock it down and stuff so you can see it.
Oh, this ladder.
But so, yeah, when Johnson and we were up here, Johnson says, Julie, this height might even go higher because there's a ladder. And I was going to be like, my dude, what ladder? I was looking all over and I couldn't see a ladder. Then I realized he was talking about the one laying down right here.
There's two
so
actually. There's one over there and over here too.
So this is how I know for a fact that this ladder that's standing here was not here just yesterday. Because I literally was looking for a ladder. I didn't know he meant a ladder laying down. I thought he meant a ladder standing up. And that's why I know this ladder was not here, because I literally walked over here and said, oh, never mind, I found the ladder. And I would have hit that ladder just like I did. So this is how I'm feeling that, again, whether this is legit going to be the actual casino location, I do not know. But we have noticed some slight changes happening around here. We've noticed some weird stuff happening when we're flying around here. It has not happened yet since I've been streaming, of course, because, you know, that's how it always goes, right? But we have been hitting, like, and this is something that Johnson said, he feels like he has noticed new lights around the building. And we do feel that when we are flying around, that it's almost like there is something, like, poked out right here, which if you look at this light being poked out, if they were adding new lights and they just weren't in the game officially, is on it, that would kind of add up to us hitting random stuff. Is this the wood that we can walk through or go through?
Yeah. All the wood pillars.
So as
that
you can see, we are
can go
able
through
to fly. I want to say, I don't know if I remember somebody in a video like a long time ago showing this. That might have actually been shown already. I don't know, but again, this is kind of showing that like this material is not here, and this is material that is going to be.
Oh, I've always crashed into these wood things. That's why I stay away from the building. That's why you don't see me flying yet.
Yeah. So again, shut up, LJT. Go ahead.
And the fact that now we can see through the building from farther away than we used to. Remember?
Yeah, now, I tried to say to somebody the other day, I feel like I'm able to see through the building more. Or I said, I feel like I'm able to see through the building. And I didn't get the chance to say more when somebody was like, you can always see through it. I was like, shut up, dude. Like, calm down, my dude. Jesus. Shiesel beezels beans. Alright. But we are feeling like we are able to see through the building more. From a more of a distance. Again, it's been 3 months since I've been on here. It did seem like there was some more glass added. That wasn't proven. I literally had 5 different people come look at this building, and they said the same thing, that they felt that there was more glass or there was something that was added to this building. Now again, you know how like one person says something and everybody believes it? We don't know if that's what happened. Like we all just want to believe it. How cool would that be type of situation? So again, if somebody can prove to us, like has proof, knows for a fact, can tell me that these pillars have always looked like this, always had this metal around it, always had this meshing with it, these concrete pieces around it, then I will be happy to say, okay, thank you, fine, that's going to be the casino, and it's not going to be as pretty. I'm just upset.
Well, the other thing is, we don't remember seeing those metal things on the ground with the sawdust, other than that appeared like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And look, even this pallet right here is glitched through the wall like it's not supposed to be there. Of construction plot.
Wait, so this one right here? No,
other side.
Right here.
Yeah. You can see the corners through
Oh,
it.
yeah. So we see, so it seems like this stuff, this wood, we do believe was recently added, and as you can see, it is kind of glitched through the wall. Like they, I mean, it is. It's literally glitched through the wall, glitched through this metal barrier right here that I'm standing on. So, I mean, GTA doesn't really have stuff like this.
Has there always been a helicopter flying around in the air?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've crashed into it.
You
I've
know,
been
so we are
following it
thinking
just
that
now.
this board was added in recently. We do believe that there's this weird glitchy thing right here because of it, because they added in these pillars with this wooden frame and metal frame around it. I think that's metal on the other side. No, that's wood. Never mind. It just looked like metal for a second.
And
But yeah, so we do believe they added this stuff in. We do believe this is new. I do believe with the meshing that there was only one layer of meshing above me, and now there is 2 layers. So I do feel like that was added in. Again, y'all, I do smoke pot. I will not lie to you. I'm not good at
Yeah,
lying.
this is definitely new though, Joel.
I
These
smoke
pillars.
pot, so like I will say that I might be seeing things. I may think that I saw something else, and that's not what's happened. So again, please, if like we're sounding like idiots, we may be, but we just believe that this would be a better location.
Yeah.
So Rockstar, get on
Okay.
that shit, please. What's up?
another reason we believe the sawdust is new is at a certain height during a storm, it highlights itself like it's not supposed to be there.
It's not even during a storm. It highlights for me, I believe, even without. Hold on 1 second. Let me go up real fast. I'm gonna turn my flipping homing off because I'm sick of listening to that. So if you guys, I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to get straight up. Oh wait, it's still not glitching out.
I think it's only during the storm.
I don't know if I'm just not high enough. Hold on. It might be only during the storm actually, but I don't know. Because I feel like the other day it wasn't storming, and when I looked down it was like coming in.
I see it, I think.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, Johnson, it almost seems like it's getting thicker.
Yeah, that's it. And while we were in the building, we heard sounds of like metal grinders, saws, like electrical sounds.
Yeah, so, you know, and again, we are inside construction zone, so, like, yeah, duh, idiots, you're gonna hear that kind of stuff. But the fact that we were sitting in here and we thought we heard saws, and then all of a sudden, the, okay, so now it's disappeared for me, but it's all, okay, can I please turn my camera angle? It's going backwards. I'm gonna drop down, and I'll see if it changes. So I can't see the saw stuff at all because I know I'm too high. Yeah, so it's not doing the color change anymore, but again, these saw spots, when we first saw them starting to appear, they were actually highlighted yellow from up above, and then when we came in, they would form into like the actual saw dust. But we were standing on top of that looking at those exact columns down there that we believe were built and had wood built around them, and then all of a sudden we came in the next day and then there was sawdust on the ground. So again, if this is not the actual new casino location, based on this sign and based on everything that's going on, I do know they're saying like condos and all that stuff, but it does say a resort. They could add some type of condo type thing to live in our casino. You know, give us an actual spawn house location type thing.
Oh, Julie. This level now
Yeah.
has a drywall as well. Come here.
Coming.
It's at like the dark rusted metal. With the, yeah,
I
like
see
train
you.
metal. Look, there's drywall in here now.
Wait, this is where I used to be able to get
Oh,
in.
there is.
And then
So yeah,
there's
we now have, and there's drywall
3
right here.
pallets up here. There's 3 pallets up here. There's just drywall.
Now, and there's more pallets up here on this level.
Yeah. It just continuously gets more and more.
I don't remember this dark steel either, so.
Oh no, the dark steel was there, I remember that.
Last time I checked it, it wasn't.
It's red, and then there's like the dark, old, rustic metal, and then wood. Sounds like Minecraft, but anyways.
And then so again, so I'm gonna check these levels. Like there's nothing on these 2 levels up on top here. So again, we are gonna keep an eye on this and see now, like officially. The 3rd level, obviously there's been stuff. We do again believe that materials have been used, and we do believe we saw a lot more, actually let me go back to the top because I do believe it was up there. If I can fly. We do believe there was more cement mixers up here. We also believe, because we were sitting there and we were wondering why there was, if I can find any of them, right here. We were wondering why this was saying water only, and I said, well, actually that makes sense with all the cement pallets around and stuff and the cement mixer, that they would need water to help mix the cement.
Because you need water with the cement bags to actually
Water with the
mix
cement bags makes the cement. They got the cement bricks. Oh my god, bricks right here. So we are somewhat thinking that based on materials being used and stuff that are around, that there is stuff going on. But we do believe, like, just a day or so ago, there was a lot more cement mixers and a lot more things about water up here than there is now. And I
Like
do
this
believe
is-
that whatever this bucket is... Can somebody read this? Actually, if I can pull my freaking sniper
Yeah.
out and read it. Whatever this bucket is, I don't remember seeing all these buckets here. This is gasoline.
that's for the generators in the mixer.
Yep.
Wait, does the mixer use, gas?
Maybe certain mixers
Oh, and these
will.
buckets too. I mean, there's buckets at construction sites, but all these buckets weren't around, and I'm seeing a lot of these buckets all of a sudden. Oh, there's a
Yeah, and
generator
gen-
thing right here, though. They
yeah.
could be using it for these. So yeah, so there's generators. So that would show them having to use... I don't know how the heck this thing works, guys. I am not a flipping...
Oh no, this is the old school ones. You turn the handle.
And it starts
right?
mixing it, yeah.
Oh no. This is
No, this
electric.
has like a machine thingy. It's like electric
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
There's no
on the
cords
back.
to it, though, so...
It's probably battery
yeah.
operated.
Check
Like
your
engine.
helmet, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, we are, from what we are believing, we are seeing materials. And again, if we're looking at these pallets here of these bricks, it almost does seem like some of these bricks are missing. Like, materials are being used a little bit. Now, we're not seeing any of the cement pallets emptying. Like, all these pallets of, like, the cement bags are still stacked full. We don't know if they're going to be that legit detailed in what they're doing either. So, again, if anybody has noticed any changes around here, if anybody sees anything based on what we're saying, if anybody knows for a fact that certain things have always been here in this game. Another thing I did, we were trying to find pictures of the construction site, guys, online. And I was trying to find actual dates on these pictures. I was struggling. I don't know why it was so hard. I guess nobody
found
cares
one.
about this area that much. But I did find one picture on Reddit that showed oh my god, I cannot talk today. It showed this exact area. It showed this exact area with these pillars looking nothing like this. I don't know if maybe they were out of render zone in that picture. I'm gonna tell you now, it definitely felt like these pillars have been upgraded. There's some stuff happening here with Rockstar. They love to trick us. They love to mess with us. They are very, very sneaky, which is why we always love them. They love putting their Easter eggs in. So going back to the thing being called the diamond, them leaving that diamond symbol in over here on this building for this long, having it shine on the glass, being this, you know, it just seems like, you know what, this could be a fun fan theory. You know, I don't know. I could see this legit being the diamond cards, but just based on looking at the picture I saw, which it was literally like a black background with these beautiful diamonds, for the casino. I'm just telling you, my dudes, if I go over here and I look at this casino, I don't see Diamond Casino.
Plus, it saying Metropolis means like sky towers and all that other
Yeah,
stuff.
being a metropolis area, again, guys, if I'm wrong, does this really look like an area that's metropolis? Does this seem like where you'd want to be? It doesn't add up to me, my
Living.
people. It doesn't add up to me. Again, the horse track, I'm not saying that they couldn't connect these buildings in some way for the horse track. I'm not saying that we might not have an indoor horse track in that casino. The fact that there could be 3 buildings for this casino, do we not know that this, like, one of these buildings might end up being a horse track? Do we know that they couldn't put in, what if it's like, I don't remember what game that was, but there was a game that had like a mini horse track. Like, it could be like a virtual horse track.
Or underground.
Could be an underground. Again, they add stuff underground. We've seen from our facilities and our bunkers. Rockstar likes to mess with us. They like to do things. To have these buildings here, to see this stuff here, to kind of feel like there's been changes, that there's been some upgrades. Again, where we feel crazy is the fact that nobody else has noticed anything, nobody else has said anything. I can even tell you right now that, honestly, I don't believe this cement was inside this wood. I do believe this was all open wood right here. This might actually legit be new that I just discovered right now. I do have pictures. I will be able to check them later on my account and stuff like that, and I can confirm that right there. Because I did take an exact picture of this spot right here, but I do not believe that that concrete was actually inside the piece of wood right there. I do know that this was here, I think.
Yeah,
I'm actually trying to think now. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, oh yeah, so if you look over at this area, like I said, it was all open like this.
Cement.
And I do believe I'm seeing some cement here now that wasn't here. And actually, I may have just figured out. Oh no, okay. I thought I saw something missing on the cement things over there, but never mind. It was just when I was riding on my bike, it looked weird. Yeah, we do believe that actually even some of this rebar right here is actually higher. We could be wrong again, but some of this does look higher, so... Again, we're not sure. We're really not sure. We have been doing a hard grind on this for the past few days, so... We usually switch up games every now and then and play some other games, and we've only been on this game for like 3 days straight. That mines may be gone. Things may just be crazy. And again, this whole theory came about because we were talking about the casino and somebody said something, and I just happened to hop on Reddit and read the description and the little teaser I guess they were showing, and then everybody was talking about how that was the casino, and I said, well, that does not seem like the right area based on what I read.
It does not seem like a diamond resort.
It doesn't seem like the area where they would build it. Again, looking around at these areas and stuff like that, and based on what's around them, this seems way more like the type of vibe for like what they would mean by the Metropolis area. Like, I don't know. You know, we got hookah places over here and stuff. We got some pretty billboards.
Wonderful billboards.
Again, something I saw today. Now, guys, I really have not been, like, down here at this area. I want to say I somewhat remember seeing this sign here before. I'm not positive about that, but we have seen this sign, too, that says days worked accident-free was 7, days worked injury-free was 2. I do remember in the story mode there was a, dude you had, like, a stranger and freak. I don't think it was here, though. No, it wasn't at this location. But there was a stranger and freak thing where, you know, there was injury. STD works for all those companies. So, I mean, potentially, you know, this could be like that whole little thing towards that. But I'm wondering, since the past few days when we've been seeing changes, it's been about maybe a week or so we've been noticing these changes. And since we saw the days worked accident-free was 7, we thought maybe, potentially, that could be a somewhat of a sign. I might go for these business battle goods because I actually could use them.
I guess I could too.
I want one. Yeah. It's money. I want money.
I'm just trying to fill my thing up so I can do a full nightclub sale because I've just never done it. Really? Julie? Really? Oh, it's this place. God damn, yo, my thing is just shaking. Place doesn't stand a chance.
It's just one, Jules, or you.
I just don't want to get blown up. Nobody shoot me.
Can I just say I find it funny that we somehow didn't blow up the car?
No, blow it up so we can grab it. We just fly our
I have
thrusters
an
back.
idea. Let's see, that's 4. Alright, perfect.
How many did you put on?
5. Might want to back up if it flies.
I got this.
Alright. Fire. You're not gonna shoot it, or are you on rockets?
Oh, I thought you were supposed to.
No, I said
Touch
fire. Fire a rocket at it, Julie. Oh
I
my.
tried to hit you. Thought I was. Okay, we need to blow this up. Come on. Thank you.
I'm on. Trade, really?
That's my supply.
Well,
I wanted one, but alright.
I needed one to here. Come on this rooftop and kill me.
All I'm saying is I said I was going for it, so I
Here.
got one.
Just don't blow up my presser unless you want to pay $10,000. Alright then.
Blew up everything.
You even
Kill
kill
himself.
yourself.
I shot the rocket, right? The presser flew back.
I'm gonna get a rat bike. I hate rat bike. No, they passed me.
Let me go into my. Really, Julie? Really,
And
Julie?
here's the best part. I actually don't think it cost me money because it was next to business battle goods.
I can do that. Have a nice day.
Alright, seeing how the theory's out when I end the stream.
Nah.
So, Johnson, you had to
I
pay.
say we see if anybody
$20,000.
joins up to talk about it or ask us about it, and I say we,
I had one person. They probably thought we were crazy and left. Or it was just Johnson. One of the two. So, Johnson, did you ever join my stream or
okay.
no?
My stock.
No.
Alright, then I had one
I've
viewer.
had. Are you
And
watching mine?
Yeah, I have yours up.
Okay. So I don't know if Creed's been hopping on mine at all, but I have had some people popping in and out.
nope, I
Nobody
have
said
not hopped on
anything.
yours once because I don't use Twitch. I don't know how to use Twitch. So, you've had some people
Okay,
hopping
so
on.
I'm at 303 out of 360, and I'm at 1.3 mil. And that's
Save
usually
it.
where No, I know. I'm saying that's just usually where I end up selling it. So I actually want to see like how much money. I know I could just look it up, but like I actually want to do it for once.
Also, we've broke an hour, guys.
Right.
We've been talking about a casino for an
If you're
hour.
watching
Okay, so
the
that's
chat,
full.
Julie, right?
Yeah.
That shows up as a dragon breathing out fire. I didn't make it. Twitch already had it.
What's up? We are very
I gotta mute
on
him.
GTA right now. All three of us are streaming.
We got the chat stream
I have
going
$5
live.
and then I have to download this other, the second part of it.
So Johnson, you never hopped on my stream.
Nope.
I'm
Alright
gonna
then.
charge my controller battery too.
So I had one person hop on the stream, that's it.
I've had multiple.
Then again, you've been streaming for a long time, Johnson.
No, it's
I'm
just.
legit gonna have to move my PlayStation to the top of my counter. What is this? Move my phone. Oh, crap.
I think I'm gonna break my stream off.
Alright, there we go.